The day spent at Rameshwaram and Dhanushkodi was cathartic to say the least. As we loaded up the bike to set off for Kanyakumari, our hearts were heavy, but our spirit was light as a feather. We made a quick pit stop to soak in some more iconic history along the way, and then to load up on calories for the day ahead.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Rameshwaram from Aishwarya Bakery.
Yes. Aishwaryam.
Aishwaryam.
देख के अच्छा लग रहा था. I think they've got 5-6 branches.
Yeah, looks like a very famous bakery in Rameshwaram. And
वैसे भी आपको थोड़ा different breakfast करना होगा.
हाँ, so yeah,
इडली डोसा
roll and puffs and coffee. Looks lovely.
and dessert because we're in a bakery, so I have to have it. वरना bakery को बुरा लगेगा.
We packed up, loaded the bike, checked out and left on time.
Yeah, on time. आज का highlight भाई भूलना नहीं. On time.
And now we are headed to Kanyakumari for today. और आज का प्लान वही है, कन्याकुमारी जाना.
First on the list of stopovers was Villundi Tirtham, a landmark that epitomizes a man's devotion to his beloved. The vistas here were breathtaking. The legend behind it, even more so. Villundi Tirtham.
It is an amazing place. कभी-कभी ऐसा लगता है कि यार ये सब कुछ सच में हुआ होगा. Sometimes it makes you question stuff, but then sometimes when you actually go there and see, it's like यार ये तो होगा सच में.
It's one of nature's mysteries actually कि इतना गहरा कुआं समंदर के बीचों बीच जिसमें से स्वीट वाटर निकल रहा है. Just 1 second. Swagger भी important है.
So the legend is that सीता मैया को प्यास लगी थी. So भगवान राम ने एक arrow dig किया into the ground and उस arrow से जो hole पड़ा, जो pierce हुआ, वहाँ से पानी आने लगा. So that was how she could drink and quench her thirst.
बाण गंगा
हाँ.
या बाण गंगा या विल्लुंदी.
The concept is I think similar to the बाण गंगा की बाण से
गंगा आई.
हाँ.
Check out the Pamban Bridge. Yo! Woo! Just look at it, man. Item number 2, the Pamban. From one sea bridge to another, the mind boggled. Over a century old, the Pamban was India's first sea bridge and remained its longest until 2010. This 2.3 kilometer long bridge stands on the Park Strait, connecting Mandapam on the mainland with Pamban Island. How do you feel, madam?
Yay! On top of the bridge!
It's so windy here.
इतने सारे जो शिप है ना, it looks like straight out of a movie scene. That entire fleet looks like Troy movie का जो scene नहीं था. अभी चलो जंग बजाना है.
While the railway bridge was built in 1914, the road bridge only opened in 1988, 14 years after construction began. There is no feeling that compares to the triumph of fulfilling a long-held dream, and that is the magic of Pamban. Look at all those windmills. ये क्या मस्त ब्रांडिंग किया ना मर्सिडीज ने. Enjoying your yellow coconut water. Super.
It's nice.
Wine is coming. 1 minute. Cheers.
Nice twist. Healthy twist to the Friday drink. Friday evening. Cheers तो बनता है.
We had a hot day of riding. Very hot, but on the bright side, we got to experience rural Tamil Nadu and the people, how they live. They're slow and
So scenic
simple.
it was.
Yeah, it was absolutely scenic. It's 6 o'clock already, so sun has set behind us there. I think we'll reach by 8:30, 9 o'clock. वो कार्ड देगा आपको. Just ask him.
मुझे मलाई भी तो चाहिए.
मुझे भी चाहिए, ये भी ले जाना. So as I was saying, at 6 o'clock, 8:30, 8:45 तक पहुँचेंगे ऐसा गूगल बता रहा है, but I don't trust her. 9 तो शायद बजेंगे because it's 2.5, 3 hours more of riding. बीच में एक ब्रेक और लेंगे for coffee. कश्मीरी बच्चा स्कूल जा रहा है देखो.
अरे कंटाला है बार-बार मेरे को सब निकाले.
Last coffee of the ride of the day नहीं बोलूँगा क्योंकि ऑफिस लगेगा मुझको लगेगा. But of the ride, last coffee. 30 minutes away is Kanyakumari. Arriving at the southernmost tip of India, Cape Comorin was a special feeling. We could barely wait for the morning and for some exploring, fighting hard to dial down the excitement to get some much needed sleep. The morning began with a walking tour of the Land's End. A few statues and a street-side breakfast later, the first glimpse of the Laccadive Sea made us stop in our tracks. After enjoying the wide-open view for a bit, we went in for a close-up. The wait was long and arduous. But the end was quite worth it. Barely 500 meters off the coast sit two large rocks, one housing the Vivekananda Rock Memorial and the other holding up the 41-meter tall statue of Tamil poet and philosopher Thiruvalluvar. The 15-minute ferry ride gave us plenty of time to marvel at the monuments on one side and the beauty of the Kanyakumari skyline on the other. Welcome to the Vivekananda Rock Memorial, a monument built in 1970 in honor of the great monk. Legend has it that he swam across the sea to this rock in December 1892, where he meditated for 3 days and nights before attaining enlightenment. The rock itself is sacred on a Puranic scale. Also called the Shripad Parai or the rock graced by divine feet, it is believed that the goddess Kanyakumari performed tapasya on it. Hello, we are at the Vivekananda Rock Garden, Rock Sculpture,
Rock
Memorial, Statue, Thiruvalluvar, yes, everything. Take two.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, from Kanyakumari. So we are actually 500 meters away from the southernmost point of India, and it is super windy but super beautiful.
Yes, it is. And behind us is the Indian Ocean, and on a clear day, you can see Antarctica from here. The man-made memorial required the sacrifice and resolute dedication of many devout men. Inspired not by mere faith but by intellectual conviction. A symbol of equality and unity standing at the confluence of three seas. The boat was the same, the waters the same, and so were the views on the return ferry. Only our minds were completely transformed. This is it. This is the southernmost tip of India. I mean, this is southernmost tip of mainland India. There are there are two rocks over there, but you can't call that the southernmost tip because that's not.
meters away from.
Yeah, it's an island. Mainland India, southernmost tip, and this is where the Arabian Sea meets the Indian Ocean, meets the Bay of Bengal. So, Triveni Sangam is the name of this place. Let me read something off to you. This is the first review on TripAdvisor. This is a unique beach where you witness the Sangam of three seas, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. It is considered holy to take a dip here. However, the beach has been dirtied by the tourists and vendors alike. So, don't take a dip in this water if you can avoid it.
When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love.
One last spectacle left in the Cape Comorin checklist was the Church of Our Lady of Ransom. This 15th century Gothic masterpiece looks splendid with its stained glass windows and towering steeples. Looking back, there couldn't have been a better way of bidding farewell to majestic Kanyakumari. And now, onward to God's own country.
I dive into you when summer's fading. There's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun. Maybe this is the season of love. As the leaves change color, I dive into you when summer's fading. There's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter.
We were welcomed into hospitable Kerala with a nice hot cuppa and some delicious treats.
Maybe this is the season.
Then, we chased a tail for a while until we realized we were lost. Finally, we shifted focus and redirected to our planned lodgings for the night, where we rested rather comfortably.